And now for your weekly dose of metal. Here are your hosts, Morgan Danielle and Luco Blaze on the Metal Experience.
All right, we just heard a Sons of Ra track that was called Persona Non Grata, and a We Killed the Lion track that was called Galaxy Girl. They have a show this Friday at Reggie's with both those bands we just played. And Eric from Sons of Ra is coming out tonight to promote a little bit more on that show, but he'll be here a little bit later tonight. Tonight, though, we are here with a Dying Ultimatum for their third time.
Damn.
These boys cannot get enough. And we're also here with a gentleman from Hominine Records.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm John.
Hi, John.
What's up?
Not much. I'm Luco Blaze with Morgan Danielle, the chin hair of knowledge, and we are the Metal Experience rocking out in a Dying Ultimatum for their 49th time on tonight.
It would have been 50th, but we had to cancel a day.
We had So, when was the last time, Morgan, when was the last time these gentlemen have been on?
Damn it.
She always looks us up. She always knows I'm going to say this, and
She's a
she never looks
historian.
up.
Back in my day.
The metal historian.
The metal historian.
It was in December before.
Was it in no fucking way it's been that long.
What? It's
Oh,
Damn.
That's music.
that's
Is it because you
music.
swore? They play that?
Every time you swear, music comes in.
Every
Death clock
time you
censored.
swear.
that death clock.
Last time you were on it, December 1st of 2015.
So it was last year. Holy
It was
shit.
last
you guys
year.
haven't been on for
Well,
a
besides
year?
a couple brief appearances of just showing up
Okay,
at our
maybe
show
it just
randomly.
Oh yeah, I did sit that. That's why I feel like
And
it's
we
been
guessed
more.
on your show once.
Maybe,
too.
yeah,
That
maybe
too.
it seems like you guys have been on more because you every once in a while you just
We
pop
seem
in.
to
And then the
bump
show.
into you.
Yeah, we just see each other.
So
We just see each other.
we
It's like
We
we're
s-
all dating, except like.
There's a
Yeah.
connection.
Except with extra
course.
penetration.
we do this thing now. It's been a tradition. I don't remember when we started this, but
The beginning of
You're-
time.
you're joining a fan club. No.
Yeah.
You're joining a
Family.
what
Family.
is the word I'm looking for? Luco, help me.
Um,
A club, like a Mile High club for us. A VIP
Oh.
club. There we go. VIP club.
Very
your
important
third time
people.
on here means that we make something special for you. And we made something for your record label friends, too, because we didn't want them to feel left out. So you're the first band to bring a label with you, and they get this because usually it's 3 times that you have to be on for. But I know a couple of you guys are on for your first time, so you can distribute them how you wish.
I'm the only one that gets it.
There's a
Accordingly.
couple extras because I know you have super fans.
43
and I
band
figured maybe you
members.
could do a contest with them to give them away because whatever.
Yes, please.
So close your eyes.
Count backwards from 100.
Turn
Close
around.
your
All of you.
eyes.
Open
Me
your
too.
buttholes.
I'm scared.
Hold your penis.
Bend over and cough.
No, don't do that. Oh, he's really doing it. No, now you got to grab the person to
pinch-
your right. No.
Pinch your penis hole.
All right, just close your eyes.
Grab his penis or just grab him.
Grab his penis.
You can if you want.
Better not.
Grab it.
I'm confused.
Keep closing your eyes.
Yes, they're closed.
Get to the chop.
What am I doing?
I'm scared.
All right, now
scared.
open your anuses. Spread them.
What?
Caleb,
What?
spread them.
What?
All right, now open
I
them.
could, I could put
Ooh, that's
this
pretty
on
cool.
like
Oh,
a
dope.
keychain. Where's my keys?
Damn.
Where's my keys?
I gotta get myself a lanyard so I can.
Lanyard's not included because there's so
You know
many
what?
of them that you could choose from.
I've always wanted one of these, and I've never gotten one.
Now you have one.
Oh, I can't figure out how to make them holographic though, because I've seen the ones that bands get when they're on tour and they have them kind of like shiny.
Holographic.
Yeah.
I don't know how they do that shit.
Glossy paper.
Well, I don't have no glossy fucking paper. I'm broke, so I use my works paper.
Don't tell people that. You got this. You got this very specially made for
I
us.
did. I made it. I made it with my own hands.
With her own
And love.
hand.
And you laminated them there too?
And her own
No,
feet.
that was at home because my mom has a laminator.
with her
we need to
own
hook
feet.
up because I need laminations.
You can actually buy portable laminators.
I don't want to do that. I'll just have you do it.
Okay.
So you know what we didn't even do? We didn't even introduce you guys yet. So a Dying Ultimatum Morgan was just so excited to hand
I
these
was
out.
so excited.
Why don't you guys go ahead and introduce yourselves and the other 13 members of the band that are not here today, right now,
And you guys get koozies and,
and
crap.
koozies.
Thank
yeah,
you.
give them koozies because I have like 50 at home that I'm using.
I'm sorry you
all
don't
of my
get one.
cups.
Yeah, dude.
No, Morgan's grabbing you a
That's
koozie.
I already have mine on my glass.
So yeah, Jim, why don't we start with you, Jim? Hey, Jim.
Hi, my name is Jim.
Hi, Jim.
I play bass for Dying Ultimatum.
And
I've been in the band for about
3 days.
yeah,
That's the way it works around here.
yeah,
No.
about 5 months. Or
5
something
months?
like
All
that.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell them some details.
Give me the
about
deets.
Well, I thought we were
your
going.
past.
I thought we were.
We're not, we're
everybody's
not lame
name.
like that around here, okay?
All right, Jim.
You
You know what?
just
Take me
gotta-
from the back. Take me from the beginning.
Take
So-
them from the back, please.
Take me from the back.
Somebody.
So you came out of your mom's and then you're like, I want to rock. All right,
Yeah.
give me the whole backstory, Jim.
Oh man, it all started with, I'm not even kidding, dude, School of Rock.
The
Seeing
movie?
Yeah.
With
the
Jack
movie,
Black?
Yeah, seeing those kids up there jamming. I was probably 8 or something when I saw that movie.
That
in the
movie came out
theaters.
like 5 years ago. How old are you?
No, it came out like 10 years
that
ago.
came
Where
out
have
a
you
long
been?
time ago. I'm 22, but
Just because you were old when it came out and you're still old now does not mean
Yeah.
that it was
He was
fine.
like 20 years
I
old when it came
graduated high
out.
school. Yeah. Right.
and then just seeing those kids up there rocking out, dude, it just inspired me to start playing. But I actually started out playing drums and percussion and doing the school band and all
Came
that.
out in 2003.
Yeah, that's
13 years
13
ago.
years ago.
I graduated
Shit.
high school in 2003.
Holy shit.
Then
Wow.
you were
Yeah.
older than I
Can't
thought.
you
Oh,
tell
okay.
with the gray hair?
We're not that far apart.
So,
And then
Wait, does that mean in 4 more years I'm going to have gray hair?
no, that means
Okay.
this started when I was like 17.
Oh.
You're going to.
You're fine. He's just special.
Not on my face, though.
and then I don't know. It just started from there. I eventually I got a bass and just started playing in a punk band that was around my neighborhood. And then
Those punk kids.
yeah. Then high school I joined my first metal band and
What was the name of your
it
first
was,
metal band?
My Silent Nightmare, and that was.
I like that name.
It
That's
was
really good.
It was kind of a metalcore band because metalcore was huge.
Sounds metal.
Yeah, it does. And then just kind of went on from there. Then I joined Veins of Malice, probably my junior year of high school. Started that up, and then later on down the road, we played a bunch of shows. And then I wanted to get into more heavier stuff, so I played in a deathcore band called Impressions. And
Slamcore.
yeah,
Slow.
down tempo kind of
5 notes.
Yeah,
The
lots
whole
of
song.
lots of opens and ones.
whole song.
And that was when I saw him on stage, and I'm like, that
Yeah.
guy looks like a douche. He's got to be in my band.
Yeah,
So Sly doesn't look so douchey.
yeah. Impressions played a show with Dying Ultimatum down
It
in
was great.
Bada Brew.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was an awesome show, and not a lot of people were there, but it was still lots of fun to play.
Was it Bada Brew?
Yeah, it was Bada Brew. Well,
We played
oh,
Bada
wait.
Brew. We played. I saw you guys at Swing State when I went to go see a Debility
Okay,
show.
and then it was the other side. I think was the first time.
And I was always like, I wanted to be like, have him play bass, but I always thought he was too good for us.
So then,
and
Jim,
then down the road, I quit Impressions.
did you always play bass in these bands?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, always. And then down the road, I quit Impressions. Then just went off doing my own thing. I wasn't playing in any bands or anything. I was just kind of, doing life stuff. And then I
Life
Living.
stuff.
yeah, living. And then one day I get a random Facebook message from David asking if I wanted to join a Dying Ultimatum. And I haven't been in a band for like 6 months prior to that, so I was like,
You're like, I'm in an ultimatum. I don't know.
yeah. so I was like, fuck yeah.
We did not threaten him for his life.
But there was
So it
one-
wasn't a dying ultimatum.
after the first practice, though, I almost quit. I'm not even joking.
What?
Yeah, because no joke, the first practice, my friend calls me at like 4 a.m. saying, hey, can you pick me up? I'm stranded out in the middle of nowhere in Wisconsin. I'm like, dude, I got to practice with these guys because we got a show coming up in like a week and I haven't even practiced with them. And there he was like, all right, I totally understand. So then I get to practice, and it's like 10 o'clock or something when we had practice scheduled. And I'm like, all right, I'm here, first here. and no one shows up. And then I'm like calling Dave, and I'm like, yo.
It's our hazing.
Yeah, it was the day after 4th of July,
Oh,
too. So I was like, hey, I'm here, and no one else is. So I wait a little longer, and it's probably like an hour waiting. And then David finally shows up, and then there's like another 30 minutes setting up. No other members show up. And then, like, I don't know, what would you say, like 40 minutes
40
later?
minutes later,
Yeah,
and then Sly shows up.
Dan
and
and
all them,
Sly, yeah. And then I was like, dude, in this time I could have gone up to Wisconsin, picked up my friend, and brought him back, and also do this practice. So
it's one of those things where it's like it had been so long with everybody, and I knew everybody would be late, so I'd always say like 10 o'clock and expect everybody to be there at 11 or 12. That was just kind of how it worked.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't let Jim know that.
Yeah, no.
I forgot that not everybody works like that.
Anyways.
Now we're on schedule.
Yeah,
now
we're all good. Yeah, the first show was great, so.
Did your friend ever get home?
Yes, he got somebody to drive 6 hours up north to deliver. Or
Wow.
no, it was 3 hours, I think. 3 hours, my bad.
That's crazy.
6
Yeah.
hours round trip.
Yeah, 6 hour round trip.
Jeez.
So he drove 3 hours up there, deliver his other key because his other key wasn't working, and the car started right up, and all was good.
Nice.
So yeah. But
So you said about 5 months?
yeah, about 5 months
And then how many shows have you guys played?
since I've been in the
Since-
band.
yeah.
Trace.
No, 4.
Cuatro. I can't speak Spanish.
Yeah, 4. Yeah, the last show was the best show we've
All right, so
far.
it's really fucked up. We played
Kudos.
We played Kudos first. That was an okay show.
Yeah.
Then we played a show without a drummer.
Oh yeah, the others.
Do you have a drum machine?
I had
Yeah.
to play. I literally had to drive all the way to Sturman, Wisconsin, to
Wow.
hook up my laptop
20 Outhouse.
to Route 20 Outhouse to hook up my laptop to make sure everything was going to work correct, because they had it set up so they could run like network cable out of my computer and split the channels or whatever for the drum tracks. And I spent like days on end trying to figure out the drum tracks, and it ended up being really crappy, but people liked it. It still ended up being. It was sucked for us.
Yeah, that was.
But it was great because we
Yeah.
still played it. And that's always been our like motto: just fight through all the bullshit. We lose a member, fuck it, let's do it.
Yeah.
But whenever we went to go play for you guys for the Metal Experience show, I think at that point we lost 2 members at that point, and it was like, I don't
No,
know,
it was
we're gonna have to
Ryan.
learn
Oh, yeah.
because Chris left, and we were like,
And Ryan and Dan.
oh yeah,
Oh,
Ryan.
well, that was
So
like
3
the-
people.
Yeah.
It's
Jeez.
been hectic.
Yeah.
We can't keep people
We've had-
because we're such assholes.
We've had 4 drummers since I've joined.
4
Damn.
drummers?
Yeah.
I blame
4
Sly,
shows.
who's not here. He's such a fucking asshole. Everybody just, I
What?
don't want to work with Sly. See you later.
How is that possible? Sly is
A sweetheart, right?
super easy to get along with.
No, he's an asshole.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Well, you know what? So all we introduced so far was Jim.
Yeah.
Why don't we introduce
That's a long introduction,
That
Jim.
was. I don't know.
Let's go to.
Just kept on
let's-
going.
Let's get Caleb in. He
Let's
hasn't
get
said
the.
much.
Caleb, you
Hello.
blast him in the face with the
What's going on,
microphone.
everyone?
So, take it, you dirty little girl. So, Caleb, give me the backstory. How long have you been in a dying ultimatum?
About a month now.
No.
Maybe like
Maybe like
yeah,
2.5.
like yeah. I only played one show with them.
I saw you at that show.
Donut Boys here.
The best
He-
show ever too. Best show we've.
You know what?
Yeah.
All season since our album release, your show that we played was the best show, not only for us on stage, but like we felt good at that show with the people that were there and the people on
For the
stage.
first time ever?
For the first time since our new album release.
Oh my God.
It was a good show.
Because your album came out in July.
in June.
In June, yeah. Wow.
You're supposed to be the historian over
Well,
here.
Yeah,
I think what
Morgan.
because I think we
probably
threw
got
up
it
the
in
review
July,
in July.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what probably could be. That's crazy.
So give me the backstory. You've been in the band for, you said, a couple months now. You
Yeah.
played one show,
Yeah,
and that was We Saw You.
You almost
Yeah.
didn't
Bear
make
it
it to that
all.
show.
I almost didn't make it to that show because there was a bit of a communication mishap and transportation.
There always is.
All the dirty details.
But it's
I think I heard this. Yeah.
basically our drummer Sean, who could not. I don't know where he is. He's supposed to be here. He's
More communication issues with transportation.
Yeah. I'm not even gonna get into it that much. Basically, I thought that he was grabbing me, and he didn't.
The fries are mine.
That was pretty
And they're
much
like,
it.
whoa,
so.
bro.
So we had to like figure out how to get him an Uber. Did you end up you ended up having a friend take you, but we were like trying to figure out.
It was lucky for me that I have a roommate who goes to Chicago quite frequently on the weekends, and that was a day where he was like, "Oh, well, I just so happened to be going by that area," and that was that. That was really it.
So then, as you blast down on that potato chip, give me the backstory of how Caleb came to be the beautiful man he is sitting in front of me today.
Well, beautiful's a strong word and accurate, but I will tell you this. But it all started a long time ago.
In a galaxy far,
Don't
far
you
away.
dare
I
put
was
that chip in
actually
your
gonna
mouth.
say- I was
Not
act-
in the middle of the sentence. Don't you dare put that chip in your mouth.
Take that. So
I don't want no crunching in that microphone.
now I got AIDS. Basically, I was in a band for a few years, and the band's technically not even broken up. We just haven't done anything in about, what was it, a year and a half? And that band was called Aces to Ashes, and we were friends with him and Sly from Attempt to Fail, which was a band many moons ago. And 7 years ago. Yeah, many moons. That's a lot of moons, dude. So,
That's like 365 times 7.
yeah, 365 times 7. That's like a lot. And yeah, basically I just was in this other band, and we always ended up hanging out together. And then occasionally he came in to do guitar. And then that band stopped doing some things because of a few members not liking each other or something stupid. I don't know. I'm always the neutral one in the band who's just like, hey, man, why don't we all just get along and not do that? Even though that's such a weird stance for a metal band, because most bands are like, fucking, I'm dark and I'm full of hatred. And I'm like, dude, you know what I really like? I really enjoy cupcakes. And it's like, and it's just like, damn, dude. I don't know. I don't got that much of that dark and brutish. However, though, I was before this. I was going to join a like a punky kind of like pop punk band, and I tried writing lyrics, and I was like, wow, everything's coming out just pure hatred and anger, and like they're like, why don't we move around that? And it's like, no.
It has to be
I
all
can't.
happy and rainbows. and
Yeah,
sunshine.
I can't do that. Life's not all about that. Life ain't happiness and orgasms all the time. Unless it's a sadgasm, you know. Like one of those-
Sadgasm?
like,
Do you do a lot
you
of
know,
crying
just-
while jerking off?
Yeah, well, it's more along the lines of just one of those like, all right, I guess I'll do it again.
What?
But,
It
you know,
really, it really hurts right now, but
Yeah.
I'll do it again.
yeah.
Sounds like we need to
exactly.
come back to you later and put you through a therapy session.
No, I got my own therapy. I got a cat, and it hates me. It's all right. It's all right.
Sounds
I
like
don't know.
you and your
He,
cat need some therapy.
I'm gonna fuck that cat. No, I'm just kidding.
Don't let
anyways,
him hear that. Don't
yeah.
let him hear that.
Yeah, well, it's a she.
I'm gonna
so
play this
it's
back
it's
for
a
his cat
she,
when
so
we're
it's
done
fine.
with this.
It's a she. It's fine. She's always watching.
She'll
And,
do this.
just one day I was at our buddy Chris's, actually their other ex-vocalist, the last vocalist, out at his birthday party. And then I hear like a day later, oh, Chris bailed. Do you want to join? And I was like, yeah, fuck it. I don't give a shit about you, but I mean, I'll do it.
I love you too.
Yeah, it's all right. We all love each other. Can I shove this chip in my mouth now?
Yes.
Oh, I'm so hungry.
I have I have Sly on hold. If you want him to give an introduction.
Yeah.
Let's see. Sly V. Hazy. Yo. What up?
What y'all doing?
We in the fucking place
Just
doing
so
the
you guys-
radio thing.
Just so you guys know, he's also black, so it's cool.
Oh, we've known.
I'm black?
I'm what?
So Sly, what beach are you on right now?
What up?
What beach are you on right now?
Clock, Morgan and Luco. What's going on, nigga?
He can't hear me.
No.
Morgan said.
I would say what up, but I can't.
Morgan said, "Is you on the beach? And what's the name of it?"
What do you mean, what's the name of the beach?
I don't know. He's trying to hunt you down or something, stalkerish. I don't know.
No.
We're looking at you right now
I'm
through
just
Google
envious
Maps.
because we're in snow and
Holy
he's in
shit,
sun.
That's some freaky kinky shit.
I'm lost.
I can see you jerking it right now. Why is it so small and bent?
Oh Jesus!
Look, man, I get paid good for this, so you should see the set that I'm on right now. See?
Set? What is he doing in Florida?
Gay porn.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
Hey,
Are you doing gay porn in
gay
Florida?
porn pays very well, thank you.
I guess.
Yo, bro, you want to make some gay porn together when you get back?
Yo, we're gonna make bank.
I don't know
Let's do
about
it.
that.
Let's do it. All right. Well,
Greg, you got to leave the trench coat on. That's part of your contract.
I appreciate you saying what up.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
It's been forever.
So,
I'm mad y'all having fun without me and shit.
yeah.
Yeah, we're mad that you're
Whose
not
fault's
here.
that? Yeah, right.
You just had to go on
I mean,
vacation.
come on now, I gotta do my gay porn scene, so obviously it's your fault.
All right, think of us when you blow them.
All right, we'll talk to you later.
Alright, hey.
Yeah.
Hey,
What?
what did I tell you about wearing lingerie in public, nigga?
I gotta go.
That's how all your
With
conversations
that,
end.
with that being said, let's play a
yeah,
track
let's play a dying ultimatum.
as everyone's chowing down on some food, on some grub.
Well, let's start with Jim. Jim, what song would you like to hear? What's your favorite song
The album?
off the album? What do you like to play the most?
Oh man, let's see. I really like 3XB.
3XB?
Yeah.
You got it, dude. Here we go. 3XB. What?
Don't let life destroy your dreams. 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 Bitch, you'll get out of my face. 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 Never could've knew it then, but I was stuck with you and your friends. It was lost in my luck with a fucking, and you with a blue again. Play the game like a good player pacing, while I'm waiting for the day when you face it. Getting in the way every other day, and I wanna slay. Get out my face, bitch.
I serve my time with killing, the bullet's always peeling. So put your hands up, yeah, reach for the ceiling. You're running out of time, he's losing his fucking mind. There's a lift that I get when I spit to this bitch, gotta flip out and drop the dime.
Bitch, you'll get out of my face. 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 Bitch, you will. Bitch, you'll get out of my face. Bitch, you'll get out of my face. Bitch, you will. Die here tonight.
I'm the one you really came to see, but everything we ever did, I only did it for me. Hey.
You should have was everything.
I'm the one you really came to see, but everything we ever did, I only did it for me.
But now you're betraying me.
I'm the one you really came to see, but everything we ever did, I only did it for me. Ha.
You should have was everything.
I expect that type of language at Denny's, but not here. Well, that's too freaking bad. You hear me?
Because we're throwing it back to Morgan and Luco on the Metal Experience.
Woo! We just heard a Dying Ultimatum, the first track, not the third track. The third time they've been on. We just heard the track 3XB. What is that mean?
Well, we knew we were going to be here 3 times.
Okay, that makes sense.
And we knew that the third time would be the best.
Okay.
So it's 3 times best.
3 times best.
Yes.
All right. I am Luco Blaze, Morgan Danielle. The chin hair of knowledge sitting to my left. Greg Master, Donut Master, Leather Master over here.
Dungeon Master?
Dungeon Master. And we are rocking out here with a Dying Ultimatum.
To the donut guy.
And we left off, we were talking to Caleb about how Caleb became the super duper screamer that he is today. So, all the bands, you said you were in some bands previous, they were always doing vocals?
Pretty much. I like I said, I just did. Technically, I only did one real band that actually worked. Stop fucking getting closer to my face there. I technically only did one band that actually recorded anything. Other from that, it was mostly me doing acoustic music. But yeah, my own stuff.
So, so then, how did you get into doing vocals?
A long time ago.
In a galaxy far, far away.
In a galaxy very far, far away.
How did
when
you?
Naboo was under an attack?
Oh, dear God.
No, Hoth. It was actually Hoth.
So,
in the Forest Moon event.
I'm glad you knew that.
What got you into the shouting, angry?
Actually, my brother. My brother started getting me into more heavier bands. My brother's been in quite a few heavier bands too.
What's your brother's band's bit? Because we brought this up the other day, and I'm like,
well, I don't know if they're still around now because he goes through bands a lot, but they do a lot. They do a lot of networking, and they were in a band called
younger brother,
older brother, and they were in a band. His last one was called Grave Mind. They have a CD on Spotify. It's really good. It's GRVMIND.
Holy crap.
Really good.
They submitted music to us not too long ago.
And they're really good. My brother is quite the good vocalist.
Small world.
Yes, it is.
So then,
where are they based out of? Okay, wait. No, hold on.
That's a good question.
I think Gravemind. I'm confused. There was a band from Australia called Gravemind that submitted their stuff.
Are they from Australia?
No, they're not.
Oh, okay.
Wrong Gravemind.
I mean, you do look like an Australian.
Yeah, of course I do. I look very Australian.
Yeah, wearing a Chicago Bulls jersey.
Yeah.
When do you see that ever?
In Australia.
In Australia. Yeah, mostly in Australia. They're all huge Bulls fans down there, let me tell you, or out there.
Basketball's just booming.
The down under.
The down under, yeah, the land from down under. They throw some shrimp on the Barbie, and they're all like, "Damn, them Bulls is fucking tight." I don't know if that's what they talk. I don't know.
Crikey.
Crikey, them Bulls is packing. I don't fucking know.
Michael Jordan.
Yeah. Michael Jordan, you're quite a few years behind. Fuck
Dennis
off.
Rodman.
93.
Oh, my goodness. So, you guys, now you've been in a Dying Ultimatum for a couple of months. You played one show.
Yes.
Cone Mask. Where did this mask come from?
Well, David told me I need a mask. I've never done that before.
And David was the only one up there without a mask on.
In my defense,
his mask broke.
It broke.
It did.
Tragically, as I was frantically trying to put it on so that I could perform it with the mask on for you on stage. And I cried a little. And I looked at Caleb and said, my mask broke.
So the first time a Dying Ultimatum came on, David wore his mask the whole entire show.
He did.
Like everyone showed up in their masks and everything, but then took them off after a while. David wore it the whole entire show. So
they had no idea how ugly
the whole time we were wondering, what does he look like?
I didn't know what he
What's
looked
under
like.
the mask?
I mean, mind you, this is radio, so it's not like anyone's seeing him. And
God.
I thought he was a burn victim.
And then he sent me an invite for friends. I'm like, I don't know who the fuck this guy is.
Actually,
Because I didn't know what he looked like.
It's not that he's a burn victim. He actually just really loves the movie The Phantom of the Opera, and he was like, I want to do that.
Why not? I mean, it's definitely an awesome alter ego personality to have.
Jim, were
so-
you wearing you were wearing a mask also?
That was.
Jim's got the best mask.
Jim,
So far.
explain your mask.
It used to be it was at a Halloween store, and it was called the Pumpkin Mask or something like that. And it was bright, shiny orange at first, but I thought it didn't look metal enough, so I sanded it down and spray painted it black and painted blood on it, whitened the teeth, kind of pop it out.
Nice.
Kind of pop it out a little bit, and so yeah, that's how that mask came around. Yeah.
and Caleb, explain your mask as you chow down on that
You
potato
gotta
chip.
stop asking him things when he's eating chips.
actually a tortilla chip.
All right.
It's a
well, my
tortilla
mask.
chip.
My mask. I went to this store right across the street from mine, and they sell Halloween stuff as well, as long as other weird things. It said.
He went to a
it's
sex
it's
store,
an
guys.
yeah. Well, it's an all.
The gimp.
Well, here's the thing.
The
It's an
gimp.
all around. It's an all around Halloween-ish kind of store. But in the front, they also have gag gifts and stuff. And then on the other side, there's actually a sex side, and it's full of all sorts of hilarious stuff. And I was looking for something, and I was like, what sticks out? And everything that stuck out was like $50, and I'm broke. And I was just like, okay, what's the cheapest mask? And there was this, just one of those simple, like, white masks. And I wanted to get this thing. I also bought it, but I'm working on it. And it's kind of like this rubber, like...
It's a gimp
Gimp
suit.
mask.
Yeah.
The whole outfit. You bought the whole outfit.
I bought the whole fucking thing.
Gag and all.
Yeah, gag everything. I'm going to get up on stage and be like, who wants to fuck? No,
That would be good. That's great.
we're all going to do this in crazy style. Fuck yeah.
Mass orgy.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm that guy. Just orgy. Let's do it now. No, it's like this. It kind of looks like a tribal like fucking thing that like you'd see. And it kind of like one of those bear heads, but instead it's like kind of like a hawk, kind of like skull thing. And I was like, oh, that's cool and tribal. And
Okay, a bear and a
crazy.
hawk are
It's just-
really
well,
different.
no,
It's like a-
just
it's
it's
a buy a
just, you know
totem
when
pole?
people wear those like things over their head, it's like the bear
headdress?
skull. It's like yeah, no, it's I don't fucking know how to explain it. I'm bad. I've never really worn masks on shows.
I
So you also had to have whatever mask you have.
Mm-hmm.
You're doing vocals,
Yes.
so it's got to have some mouth
Well,
mouth
that-
movement range.
Yeah, I had to cut the bottom part off because it had just this one little hole in the mouthpiece, and I was like, "The fuck is this shit?" And they had no half masks. I was going to order one online, and I ended up showing David, and I had never seen his mask really in person, and he was like, "That's mine. You can't order that." And I was like, "Really? Well, I'm just gonna break yours. Just buy this one for me."
the plot thickens. It was you. You did it. You did it. You did it. That's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. That's all right.
peed
I've
on it.
evolved. I've evolved.
Well, before we get into David and then over to John, we got a ton of music tonight to play from you guys. So the brand new CD that came out
In June, so it's not really brand new.
It's brand 6-month new CD that came out in June. What is that called that we're playing music off of tonight?
Oceanic Death Cloud.
Ooh, deadly.
Nice.
Put shivers down my spine.
And let's go ahead and play another track off of Oceanic
So
Death Cloud.
let's go with Caleb's favorite song off of it.
My favorite song? Oh, Jesus.
What's your favorite right now that you?
I don't
wanna-
even know if he's listened to the album, to be honest.
Yeah.
Well,
I've
he's got to
listened
perform
to
the
it.
songs, right?
My favorite song, I actually, like I said, I
It's
had
the metal
joined
cover.
the
All I do
band.
is win, right?
No, God, no. Actually, my favorite cover, though, was Uptown Funk.
I did like that one too. That was awesome.
Yeah, that one was.
What's wrong with All I Do Is Win?
I liked it. I
Okay.
don't know. Ask Caleb. He didn't like it.
What's the problem, Caleb?
That's the badass
What's the
violin part in the very beginning.
I know. And great screams. I mean,
What?
you're mad because John screamed on it and you didn't? Is that what it is?
Am I mad because John screamed on it? I didn't even know who John was at the time. So
True. I met
how
you.
could I be mad at him?
I met you at Chris's
Yeah.
birthday thing, so it's the first
Sorry.
time.
Greg just farted over here.
Okay, so
Oh,
your
it's
favorite
okay.
song right now.
My favorite
before
song has
is
to be probably Subnum.
Sub
Sup
Num.
Num.
Sup Num.
Gnome just like always.
All right, here we go. Here's another track. Sup Num.
Welcome to Demo Nation. Welcome to Demo Nation. Welcome to Demo Nation. Welcome to Demo Nation.
You find some memories of pleasure every and I can jealous of your suffering. Do you see a fucking care in these eyes? No, I don't think so, cause I'll die side. Do you see a fucking care in these eyes? No, I don't think so, cause I'll die side. I can't take this bullshit. To flip out on the game, to get away to affect your brain. Look at this world like a double stain. Like a mind shape of a jelly bean. Bring your natural face to replace the same. You'll never feel the same again. Bring your natural face to replace the same. You'll never feel the same. This number's where it ends. Do you see a fucking care in these eyes? No, I don't think so, cause I'll die side. Do you see a fucking care in these eyes? No, I don't think so, cause I'll die side. Death preludes me. I can't close my face. I know what I just overcome. Death will come when no one knows. I can't give a fuck. Right, death, drugs, curse, fuck, the world doesn't matter. Numb is where it ends. Numb is where it ends. When I'm out here playing with my homies, I'm like suck numb, numb just like always. Playing with my homies, I'm like suck numb, numb just like always. Do you see a fucking care in these eyes? No, I don't think so, cause I'll die. Do you see a fucking care in these eyes? No, I don't think so, cause I'll die. Death preludes me. I can't go my face. I know what I just overcome. Death will come when no one knows. I can't give a fuck. Right, death, truth, cause fuck, the world doesn't matter. Numb is where it ends. When I'm out here playing with my homies, I'm like some numb, numb just like always. Playing with my homies, my homies. When I'm out here playing with my homies.
We are Conniption, and I am Michael Brigham.
I'm Bill House.
Andy Martin.
Cody Juke.
And you're listening to The Metal Experience.
Woo! And we're back. I am Morgan Danielle with Luco Blaze and the Chin Hair Knowledge, and we are sitting here once again with our friends in a dying ultimatum, and we just heard Greg
Bye, Greg Master.
say that he was leaving. Thanks for delivering the donuts. And we just heard another track called Sup Numb.
I just
off
ate
of
4 donuts.
Oceanic Death Cloud. And what was that track about, guys? Pubic
Numb.
hair.
Pubic hair.
Comfortably.
Who
Numb.
knew?
It's dedicated to Linkin Park.
Okay.
I don't want to say because it's.
Is it really dedicated to them?
Yeah, no. Yeah, no, definitely not. It's a Sly song, and it's really deep to him, so I don't want to talk about it because I don't know if I'm overstepping my boundaries in our relationship.
Aw, how cute, you guys.
I can't. He's so far away.
He's so far away.
I could walk
So-
1,000. No, what?
So now we've got to in depth know about Jim, how he grew up as a wee little lad, now to the man that he is sitting right here, and Caleb, David. You've been on 3 times.
14 years.
This is only the second time I've ever seen your face.
Really?
No, that's not. So give us a little backstory. Everyone, we know you, but let the world know who you are, the man.
I am
The myth.
Behind the
I
name.
am the Professor Heretic. That's
And-
just what they call me. I don't know.
So you're the
Heretic?
only, you're the only official
Whatever
member
this hat
that's
says.
been here all 3 times.
And I think, yeah, maybe for the radio, yeah.
For
There
the-
was one time I missed when Sly showed up for a not interview that we were not here
Well,
for.
yeah, just showed
Yeah,
up.
they just
Well-
crashed our show. It was fun. Yes.
I made them do it.
I know you did. They told us.
Damn it, they weren't supposed to.
It's okay.
I was
We
like,
had
I can't
fun.
be there, but you're going. Go.
Go.
And they went.
Fly.
You sent the minions.
But no, I mean, I think me and Sly are really the only 2 left that have been around since the beginning. I can't say that's really a bad thing though, because we move forward. You know, everything gets better every time, and kind of proud of where we're at now.
So since the last year you guys have been on, you've released this new CD, Oceanic Death Cloud. That was in June. You got 10 tracks and a hidden track, you told me?
11 tracks. It's not really
11.
hidden. It's
Okay.
just not on Bandcamp.
Okay. And where was that recorded?
In my basement.
In my
No, it's
basement.
in my apartment, in a corner, dark corner.
Even the drums?
Don't ask questions.
Okay. So recorded in your dark corner. And you guys
I'm done.
You
I'm
guys,
done. You're asking too much.
You guys have a couple of music videos out also.
I
for
was
some of
in
the songs.
one.
You were in one. What were you in?
I said things, David, that I can never unsay.
Like,
I
can
said
never
this is
unsay.
our dying ultimatum, damn it.
I apologize.
For you.
I was thinking you were actually on set.
No, I wish.
Aww.
Aww. So what?
I
What?
need to drink more because I'm getting emotional.
What songs you got music videos for?
All of them except the ones we don't.
Good answer.
Son of a bitch.
Go to their YouTube page and figure it out for
3XB,
yourself.
Our Dying Ultimatum, My Dirge, No More, and we just released a video for a cover we did of
Traders.
a Traders song.
Oh, and
Same
Stick.
here.
That were and Stick, yeah. But the Traders song, this is gonna get released before the competition or after the competition ends, so it sucks. But maybe
The competition?
Yeah, actually, when are you guys? Tomorrow?
What?
In the morning? When does this go up?
This will be up tomorrow morning. Yeah.
Okay, we'll be good then because then I could shop it around. Good morning. Anyways, so check it out because we're trying to win this contest to perform live on stage with Traders, and that would be fucking awesome for me and definitely for Jim.
Hell yeah. Traders is fucking awesome.
Same here. I want to do the same thing.
But he's just eating a fucking sandwich.
No, it's a legit cover.
It is a legit cover of a sandwich. It was amazing. I cried.
It's the most brutal thing you ever seen.
It was so
Literally,
artistic.
man.
It was so artistic. I literally just
I'm making a
I was
statement.
touched.
All right,
Physically.
to those beat down guys, you know.
Definitely check out John Thompson on YouTube. Just tube it.
Well, John, give us the backstory of the Johnster.
The Johnster, Johnny Taco. All right,
Johnny
here we go.
Who calls you Johnny
It is
Taco?
tacos.
Nobody besides me.
I love tacos.
He loves
That's one
tacos.
thing you need to know.
So does Twig too. You guys should meet and
Twig?
just like.
Wait,
mate.
is that
Okay.
the guy that wear? Oh, the
He's
guy
our
with
new
the
Who
drummer.
doesn't
That's
love
our new
tacos?
drummer.
Honestly, everybody
Yeah.
loves tacos. I could be Morgan Taco for all you know. I mean,
Are you more
Hey.
taco though?
Hey,
no.
I don't want to taco about it.
Johnny Taco.
That was really
Nico
good,
has a
man.
shirt that says that.
Let's taco about it.
All right.
So, John, you're not actually in a Dying Ultimatum.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
He has done a lot with us.
Okay.
A lot.
So he's an unofficial official member.
He is very important to our hearts.
Give me the backstory of John.
Backstory, John. So I was born October 28th, 1992 at Elgin.
At Elgin?
Wait.
Not in. You were just, you
No.
made it there and you were there.
I was at Elgin.
Okay.
Somehow I got born. Right? So that's how it starts.
I didn't know we were going this far back. Guys.
Somehow.
We don't have this much time.
All right.
We got
Speed
all
up.
the time you need.
All right.
Speed up to the part where you started getting into metal.
Meeting him?
Metal.
Or metal? All right.
And then-
And
I didn't
tacos.
start getting into metal. I started getting into metal maybe like 4 years ago. Before that, I was more into punk music and alternative rock music. That was like my thing, like throughout high school and a little bits of college. But my sophomore year of college, I started getting into metal because of my friend Eric. He introduced me to that, and I'm like, maybe I should join a band, you know? And so I joined a band, and it was called Miss Massacre, and that was pretty bad. But after that band, I met Sean Pio, which is the drummer for Debility, and I met from him Zach Washak, which is the guitarist, and also the founder of Hamanheim Records. So then I just started like perform with him. I started to slowly learn how to scream. Once I got the screaming down, my mom was actually the person that told me, "Hey, you should add your violin to some of your music. Maybe it might work." And I'm like, that sounds stupid.
You play
know?
violin?
I play violin.
And you do violin and vocals?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was like, I don't know if it's gonna work out, you know. So I tried it for a couple songs, and I'm like, maybe it could work out, you know. I was just thinking of like my own melody, and either like trying to harmonize with Zach, or just like, you know, repeat what he's playing to like, you know, have more emphasis on the melody. And it worked out. It worked out really well. I recently just got a 5-string violin, electric violin, which is really nice.
I didn't know they made those.
Yeah, so it's like a viola / violin now. So it has like that range. So it's really cool. But I've been with Debility for 3 years. They formed, I think 5 years ago.
I have a quick question.
Sure.
Just so you can help out some of our younger viewers who are technologically impaired. Excuse me.
Listeners?
Listeners.
Are you hearing impaired? No.
Yes, actually.
Oh,
What?
jeez, I'm sorry.
What?
No. So, could you explain what a violin instrument is? Can you let them
Oh
know that
my
it is
God.
not a wind
If you don't
instrument?
know what a violin is by now,
Look it up on the Google.
Really?
Ask
I
Siri.
had to explain what Sublime was to an 18-year-old.
that doesn't surprise me, though.
It kind of saddened me.
That doesn't surprise me, though.
So yeah.
Where were we at?
Let's see.
Tacos. We were talking about tacos.
Tacos. All right, so I got tacos today because it's Taco Tuesday. I went to La Rosita. Shout out to La Rosita and
Oh my gosh.
Mount Prospect. Great place.
What about the label?
The label.
That's
all right. I wasn't the one that started. Like I said, my guitarist Zach Washak. He's the one that started it about a year ago or over a year ago. He came up with the idea of like just getting like a lot of local bands together and just like forming like a brotherhood and like try to stick together and try to help each other out to promote, you know, music and get it out there and just make sure everyone hears like, you know, the good music out there in the local scene. He's been doing really well for the like year and a half. We getting a lot of followers and stuff, so it's a good start so far. He also does T-shirt designs all by himself, all like handmade, which is really amazing. I don't know what else I can tell you.
Artist?
Artist, yes. So Dying Ultimatum is one of the artists on the label. My band Ability is on the label, obviously. Hyperdoom is another band that's on the label. Metalbrook. Hyperdoom.
That sounds badass.
Mhm.
Progressive as hell.
Yep. They also have an album out called Clockworks. It's on Bandcamp, I believe, so you can check that out too. Metalbrook is another band that's on the label. Am I missing any other bands? Oh wow!
Wow.
Wow! Jesus.
Veins
Veins
of
of Malice is
How
on
do you
the.
miss them?
I don't
God.
know. Veins of Malice is on that label too.
The penis game?
Yeah. Wait. What? Yes.
What are we talking about?
Did you look it
That's
up?
the band?
Well, that's your banner of your page. It says the
Okay.
penis game.
Whatever is on there, that's the band. Yep, that's one of the bands.
The Wooded Grin?
Grim. Yeah.
Grim?
The
Yeah.
penis game?
Yeah.
I'd be interested to hear what they sound like.
Yeah.
I haven't even heard them. I'm on a damn label with them. I don't even know who these guys are.
The penis game.
There's
The
also
penis game.
Screaming Asians is another one too.
Nug Splitters?
Yeah,
Oh,
Nug
that's a
Splitters.
smooth jazz band.
What was the penis band name?
The penis game.
The penis game.
Penis game.
That's where they all play flutes.
The skin flute?
Your mom's like, what's the name of your band? Oh, the penis game,
Oh,
Mom.
you want to hear a sound?
Oh. What's the penis game?
You should come see us at the hole in the wall.
The penis game's just like a bunch of like joke songs that like the ability just came up with and just different song titles that we came up with. Like,
Wait, so you're in the penis game and you didn't even know?
I mean,
like,
it hasn't like started yet. We just, it's just
the
there.
logo is, it's all fancy. It's the, and then penis is written inside of a penis.
I would stroke that
and then
one.
Game.
Wait.
Hi. I had to cover her eyes. I'm sorry. You can't see that.
The penis game. That's hilarious.
Hey, did you know that team won the World Series?
What team?
Oh, the Cubs. I wasn't sure if she knew or not.
Zach, you had even posted, hey there, I've been extremely busy with my primary projectability. November 25th.
Wait, what?
Zach
Zach posted that.
Zach's not
that
here.
he's been in debility, so you guys are active on the page.
Yeah, we are.
The penis game.
Oh, I don't know. I don't have access to the penis game, but Zach does because he has a full package
I
on
don't,
that.
I
So,
don't
you
have
know.
access. He's got a full package.
Yeah.
So then, John, with the record company, what are you doing?
What do I do? I just take videos and pictures of bands.
Very, very
on,
pretty videos.
Yeah, thank you. I do that. I got a new camera recently, so I've been taking much better pictures with that.
You're gonna get me in trouble.
What?
Nothing.
What are you boys doing?
Oh.
You guys playing
I'm
Are you guys playing the
confused,
penis
man.
game?
Don't start.
I
It's
don't
very
know
addictive.
if I should be in the room for this because I don't have a penis.
No, you were gonna sit there and you were gonna listen. You were gonna sit there and you were gonna listen to all. How many of us are there? There's 5 guys in here. Hey, 5
There's
guys.
6.
6 guys. I'm
He
just
didn't
lucky.
count himself.
Wait, are you a girl?
I'm both. I'm both.
So a hermaphrodite?
So 5.5.
5 and a
my
half. I'm still a
God.
young boy. I'm only 12.
Uh-huh.
And you're going to sit here and listen to all of us talk about our
So
dicks.
why don't we play another
gonna
Dying
say.
Ultimatum track while we play the penis game?
I'm not playing no penis
playing.
game.
Since we're talking about the penis game, we might as well play
Who can top
Party
Mike?
Foul.
All right, that sounds good. Here we go. Here's Party Foul by
I feel like that's a good
Dying
transition, right?
Ultimatum. Perfect transition.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Ah, shit, that was a party foul.
I ain't mean to drop the bottle, man. Somebody grab a towel. Started getting tipsy and started feeling wild. Taking little swings to create my own style.
Destructive by nature. A whole bottle just shattered. Dropping bowls and wet papers. Underneath up on a platter. Just sneezing to the weed like it didn't even matter. Get on your knees, pick it up and roll it fatter. Could be cheaping like a chong, but somebody broke the bombs. So I wrote this fucking song. So you can understand that you messing with my plan. Yeah, I caught you in my closet and you're stealing on my Xanax. Out. Now you kicked up out the party. Your girl is looking hungry and my dick is looking hard. Sucking on it like it's Smarties. I hope you get the message. Party foul up in my house and your girl will get the wreckage. Party foul, motherfucker, party foul. Party foul, motherfucker,
on some delicious emperata. Liquor we have nada. Wasted on some Prada, cause she opened up her mouth like she was a piranha. Fuck my banana, that bottle's $100. I was gonna go, but now that I know this hoe can choke a bottle of Jose, get half of the clothes, the rest on the flow. I can't trust her to go down and pose mouth to dig. Now I'm stuck in her nose. Party foul, motherfucker, party foul. Party foul, motherfucker, party foul. You tip the cup, I sip it up. Drop the blood and I pick it up. Party foul, motherfucker, party foul. Party foul, motherfucker, party foul. You tip the cup, you sniff it up. You drop the blood and I pick it up. That was disgusting. Why would you spit on me like that? So wet. All over my jacket. Is it nice and oily? I'm gonna use this for loop later.
Oh, my freaking ears!
Well, I expect that type of language at Denny's, but not here. Well, that's too freaking bad. You hear me?
Because we're throwing it back to Morgan and Luco on the Metal Experience.
Woo! I am Luco Blaze with Morgan Danielle, the chin hair of knowledge, the Metal Experience. You are listening to right now, and we just heard another Dying Ultimatum track. That was Party Foul off of the CD.
Party foul, motherfucker.
David,
party
tell
foul.
me.
Oceanic Death Cloud.
Boom.
All right.
And there is a review actually on our website underneath the reviews from the Crypt section that Sean wrote up of the album. It was awesome. He loved it. We loved it. It's on my iPod. So good time.
Hey, Jay. What's up, dude? Well, see you later.
Later.
All right.
I
So
got all the
what's
songs
Party
for the
Foul
PS game.
about?
Okay. Well, that along with most of the album is what happens when you lock me and Sly in the same apartment together for 9 months with nothing better to do.
You guys were locked in the apartment together?
Yes.
You guys never left?
Never. Actually, no. I didn't have a job for a while, so
Just
we
make out
literally
sessions.
were just in the house for 9 months straight.
Now it sounds like there was an incident in the song.
Yeah, well, so
Sly's coat getting wet.
So what happened
some girl
was
jizzed on it or something.
his nephew was over and we wanted him to rap on a song, and we started to write a song, and some god awful reason this what came out, and I was like, hey, let's add metal guitars to it. And next thing you know, I'm like, let's just make this a metal song because it'll be better. It's better that way. I don't like rapping that much, so let's just make it a metal song.
Perfect.
It's funny that I hate rapping and am good at it. Rapping?
Wrapping Christmas presents.
As long as it's not mumble rap, it's fun. It's like, what the fuck are you saying?
Yeah, I mean, the whole album, we were on a deadline because we raised money through GoFundMe for that, and we had a deadline, and we're like struggling to try to get all the songs that we had done, and I think we had like 5 more that we didn't have time to finish. So I just threw whatever I felt was good enough to put an album in there, and I liked it. It was fun. It was a little bit of everything.
Well, fuck yeah!
But this next album we're working on, oh man, it gives me the jizz boners all the time.
The jizz Jim, do you also get the jizz boners?
Yep, I totally do.
Yeah.
I don't.
Definitely those damn jizz boners.
And we don't even have lyrics yet. It's just the music's just We got a new guitar player, Jake. He's fucking phenomenal. Like I swear to God, like I've never clicked with somebody so much in my life besides Jim.
Well, what about your wife?
I wouldn't call that clicking. I would call that fucking.
Well, you gotta click first before
Jizz
you
bonering. I would call that jizz bonering.
We click, but not in a musical, orgasmic fashion.
I would call that jizz bonering.
Well, I
Jizz
thought she was the biggest fan of your
Do it along
band.
to the metronome.
Yeah, she is. What?
Well, then that's clicking. It's okay. I won't fight you on
Okay,
it.
all right,
She'll
all right.
just remember this interview and be
She'll
super
remember this
pissed
interview
at you.
and be secret. I love you.
Perfect. Well,
I love you.
It's about that time.
It's never that time.
Derek, you know what time it is.
No, I don't.
Time to sit back and relax and listen to the one that the metal gods themselves gave us. It's time for the heaviest of them all, the chin hair of knowledge.
So, Luca.
Motherfucker, why do you keep hitting me?
Because I can and it's fun.
It's not fun.
Jeez.
And you cannot.
Oh my God, Derek, when he beats you, don't cry to me.
When I punch you in your good shoulder,
Yeah, what the
you
fuck?
son of a bitch. What's up?
I got tour news, random news, and reunion news.
Ooh, I want to hear reunion news first.
So,
Guns N' Roses.
No. The band Massacre. It was one of the earliest death metal bands that was started after Cam Lee left the band Death. Have reunited after being broken up for 2 years. The 2016 version features Cam Lee, who left in 2007 on vocals, Michael Grimm, who plays in Death Before Dying and The End on bass, Mike Mazzonetto from The End, who also played with Massacre from 2011 to 2014 back on drums, and Rick Rose, who played on or who's been with Massacre from the beginning and also was one of the main he also started Death as well, returning on a guitar. And the band plans to tour to U.S., Europe, Latin America, and more. And they're playing their debut album From Beyond in its entirety, along with songs from Death and also the pre-Death band Mantis.
Mantis. Sweet. All right, give me tour news.
I've got a lot of tour news. So the 35th annual Metal Blade Records tour has been announced, with the headliner being Whitechapel.
Whoop, whoop. I want to go to this.
Support coming from Cattle Decapitation, Goat Whore, and Allegiant.
Yes.
March 4th, they'll be at the House of Blues in Chicago. Then Darkest Hour have announced the Godless Prophets and Migrant Flora tour, with support coming from Ringworm, Tombs appearing on select dates, Rotten Sound appearing on select dates, and Rivers of Nile. The trek kicks off in February and runs through March. And on February 23rd, they'll be at Reggie's with Rotten Sound on our date. And if you can't make it to that show on February 24th, they'll be at the Metal Grill in Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
The Metal Grill.
Yeah. And then Devil Driver has announced the Bound to the Road 2017 U.S. tour with Death Angel, Winds of Plague, The Agonist, and Azrael as support.
Yes.
The trek kicks off February 8th and goes through March 5th. And on February 14th, they'll be at the Portage Theater in Chicago.
Oh,
The Portage
Let me
Theater-
tell you that
Wait,
Windsor Plague
the
is so
Portage-
fucking good live.
The Portage Theater, like the one across the street
From where we used to do our show.
they're playing.
That's crazy. We
There?
should go. We've never seen anything there except for those horror shows.
What?
We should go. Can we go? Buy me lots
All
of
right,
tickets.
what else you got?
All I want for
the
Christmas
second
is
annual Sonic
concert
Unrest tour
tickets.
has been announced with Periphery as the headliner.
Yes!
Support coming from the Contortionist, Norma Jean,
Yes!
and Infinity Shred. April 9th, they'll be at the House of Blues in Chicago.
I want to go to that too.
Then After the Burial have announced
Yes!
a tour with Fit for an Autopsy, Fit for a King, Inverse, Immure, and
So wait,
Animate.
there's Fit for an Autopsy and Fit for a King.
Yes.
That's confusing.
And yes!
I met.
But yes!
February 24th, they'll be at the Bottom Lounge in Chicago.
I can't fucking wait.
And then the last
You
bit
won't be there.
The last bit of tour news I got is
trying.
the band Expire has announced their farewell tour with Bet Life appearing on select
Wait,
dates.
what was the band name?
Expire.
Irony. Wait, that's not irony. That is coincidental.
So Bet Life is going to be appearing on select dates. Homewrecker on select dates. Bib on select dates.
Bib.
No Victory on select dates. And Cross Me on select dates. March 9th. It's like the last date of the tour. They'll be at the Subterranean with Homewrecker and Cross Me.
Gotta love that good old home wrecker.
Hey, Homewrecker's sweet. I like those guys. Those guys are sweet. And then
Okay.
that's it with my tour news.
And then you got some random news?
Yeah, so Mike Patton, the best known as the frontman for Faith No More and Mr. Bungle, has been
Mr. Bunghole.
Mr. Bungle, not
Yeah.
Bunghole.
You weirdo.
Has been announced
He
as the
likes
new
me for my
frontman for the band Dead Cross. It's the Southern California punk band featuring Dave Lombardo on drums, who was ex-Slayer and Suicidal Tendencies and the Misfits. So their debut album's coming out next year.
Very cool. Any other
That's it.
any other big names in that band?
Just guys of like the Locust and a few more.
Cool.
So
Well, you got a band tonight.
I do.
What is it?
It's this band called FKU from Uppsala, Sweden. The band's name is Freddy Krueger's Underwear.
Freddy Krueger's Underwear?
Yeah.
That's the name of the song or the name of the band?
The band.
Wait, what is FKU then?
Freddy Krueger's Underwear.
I should have known.
And there's an umlaut over to you. So you know that's metal.
Fuck
you.
Fuck you.
So the song I have chosen is the song called Where Moshers Dwell. It's off the album of the same name. So this song's pretty cool because they actually talk about Michael Myers and Jason Voorhees and all the other.
And Freddy Krueger?
Yes.
And his underwear?
Yes.
Perfect.
Sweet dreams, bitch.
Welcome to your nightmare, a life full in pain. Flesh meets your
That was the Chin Hair of Knowledge's band pick of the week, which was FKU, Freddy Krueger's Underwear, with the song Where Moshers Dwell.
Off the album?
Where Moshers Dwell.
From?
Sweden.
Yeah,
Sweden.
Well, yeah, Luca Blaze, Morgan Danielle. We just heard the Chin Hair of Knowledge's track. And we are still rocking out here with the Dying Ultimatum. And
what's up, guys?
And John
Hi.
from Hominin Records.
What up?
And what was the band you said you were in? Other than the penis game?
I want to still hear some of those
John
track
from
titles.
the Penis Game. We're here with John from the Penis Game.
No, my band is called Debility, and we have a EP out on Bandcamp. You can check out. It's called Battlefield.
It's called the Penis
The
Game.
Viking Penis Game.
It's called Battlefield Dawn. So you can check that out on Bandcamp.
Great album.
Very cool. Where can everyone find the Penis Game?
You can find them on Facebook. I also have the list of the names for the songs.
Oh, that's gonna be good.
All right, so there's a song called In the Shower. There's a song called Motherfucking Herpes.
Nice.
Oh yeah, wow, I made this one. Okay, so there's this song that's called This One's for Jeff, so it's about my friend. There's a song called Swamp Ass. Stop Eating My Cereal.
I saw I sat on my balls on there.
Yep,
Okay.
there's this. My porn name is Dr. Thunder. My point name is Dr. Thunder. What are you? Lace a twat. Meat sword. Stop eating. I think I said that. Stop eating my cereal.
And what was that? Sat on my balls?
Yeah.
I sat on my balls.
It sounds like we need to get you on the show.
The
All
Penis
right,
Game.
Yeah.
So pretty much
You
the
got a lot
penis
of-
game is pretty much all the members of Debility.
So just a whole day where we can talk about
The
debility
penis
and the
game.
penis game.
Yeah.
Lots of cocks.
And then
The debilitating penis.
where can everyone
That's
find
when you drink alcohol and play the penis game. Right?
Where can everyone find Hominin Records?
Facebook, I think. Well, Facebook, Instagram. I don't know if we have a Twitter, but definitely Facebook and Instagram. You can find us there.
Very cool. And where can everyone find a Dying Ultimatum on the highway of information?
highway.
Just face YouTube
Facebook,
it.
Face YouTube?
Yeah, we got
You
everything
face it.
else, but who
What about
cares?
Facey Space?
Facey Spacey?
Facey Space.
What about MySpace?
I burned that
My
dungeon a
book?
long time ago.
My book.
That's still around.
Yeah, it is.
LinkedIn.
My book?
I just logged in on
It's
my
on-
MySpace to erase it.
I couldn't log into mine if I tried. That was so long ago. So many emails.
Don't you remember a few years ago when they were trying to bring it back? There was commercials on
So,
TV.
I did, but I actually thought for a while it was just MySpace music, and I've tried looking up like music on there before, back, when I was when I could start masturbating, and I tried looking up music, and like I just remember a lot of bands, they would only have it was like, oh, you can only listen to 2 tracks. And then you can watch a whole bunch of hate comments and terrible things that people would post. And we actually got in trouble one time for I was looking up As I Lay Dying, and this just a whole bunch of porno popped up on their band page. It was their MySpace band
that
page.
called?
And a whole bunch.
Spam?
I'm not joking. No, it wasn't spam. It was on their page. Someone just blew up
Trolling?
all their comments with porno.
Sorry. When I imagine As I Lay Dying porn, and I don't remember the term for it, but As I Lay Dying porn is when you jump on a dead body's stomach and you know what I'm talking about?
Just hear the
Where'd you
sound.
find this?
I don't remember the name of it.
Sound good.
But that's what I imagine
Well,
Basically,
while somebody's eating the. Anyways.
let's play another track. Let's get that bad taste out of our
Well,
mouth.
since John,
All I do is win.
since John's here, we should do some All I Do Is Win.
Does that make sense?
Because right now we're just losing.
All right. Well, let's do it. All I do is win.
You're losing.
Dying
Losing.
Ultimatum.
Losing. Okay, here we go.
Everybody
a no-no. Clean as a whistle as I pull out on my 3-spoke. Toys R Us, classic truck, they see it, they say, oh boy. Tell A3 to back it up, my homies call me loco. I direct traffic shit like I was the popo. What the fuck you laughing at? Represent that sub life. Dirty money chick, you better give me hugs tight. We come together holding hands and holla fuck life. We all fat and kick back, it's that snug life. Cause all we do is win. Cause we riding or what? Cause we riding tonight. Now she's riding this D cause you wasn't riding her right. No matter what, the money on my mind, I can never get enough. Every time I step up in the building, everybody's hands go up. And they stay there, and they stay there, and they stay there. Cause all I do is win, win, win. In the kitchen, pot on the stove, water getting boiled, dope getting sold, sleeping in the hubby, system overload. I've been running this rap game since I was 20 years old. What the worst comes up, pass out, pass out, the house up, toss them up, more work. Put it in a bus out, precious up, blast out, proud to last my life. Bound to masters, live a legend of this. Trend to the front, tell all my motives out. Every time I get a wild, setting on a show. Now I'm down, said it best, just work it hard. No matter what, the money on my mind, I can never get enough. Every time I step up in the building, everybody's hands go up. And they stay there, and they stay there, and they stay there. Cause all I do is win, win, win.
Hi, I'm Brandon.
Hey, I'm Ben. We're from Snow Burial, and you're listening to the Metal Experience.
And we are back. I'm Morgan Danielle, Luco Blaze, the Chin Hair Knowledge, and the guys from Medallion Ultimating, and
Ultimating.
And we just heard All I Do Is Win.
Yes.
What made you decide on doing that as your cover? One of them.
No, not that one. Uptown Funk was a rock. Yeah. Why do we decide to record anything? I don't fucking remember. I was in our studio down in Chicago, and I don't know. I was listening to that song, and I was like, why has nobody done this cover metal? Because it has potential. And I think I played with the recording for like a year and a half before I met up with John, and all of a sudden it just... I think it was even a year after you came in to record vocals before we even released that. So 2.5 years of debating on whether we were going to do that song or not before it actually happened. So it just happened. That's pretty much the gist of why.
All right. Well, let's take a pause for just a second. We have a special guest here with us tonight. We have Eric Oldman from Sons of Ra here to help promote and push the show happening this Friday out at Reggie's. So, hello.
So I just dropped in. We have our release show. It's our first release in about 14 years at Reggie's this Friday. We're going to be playing a sort of a mixed bag bill of psychedelic and progressive bands. Most of them are heavy. We have Faces of the Bog with us, really good psychedelic sludge band, good friends of mine. And Pavlov 3, who we're actually going to be doing some kind of cross-bill experimentation with. We have a surprise lined up with them with our set and their set. But they're with us, and if you're not familiar with them, it's Matt Tate. He teaches out at the School of Rock in Oak Park. He's a Chapman stick player, insanely talented guitar player, and he has a 6-piece band, violin, and like another guitar player, just keyboardists, and they're just monster musicians. And then we have our friends We Killed the Lion kicking off the show. They're kind of a doomy stoner shoegaze band. So that's at Reggie's. It's this Friday, and doors open at 7. It's kind of an earlier show, so if you want to get some grub, come on out. And it's 21 plus. And we're actually doing a special right now on the Sons of Ra Bandcamp website. If you pony up $20, you get a shirt, you get a CD, a download card, and admission to the show. It's all covered. So that's sonsofra.bandcamp.com.
That's an awesome package. And you guys actually I read sold out of the medium shirts already.
Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, usually it's the other way around. Usually the bigger shirts tend to go quicker.
A lot more females.
Heavier movie scene, heavier music scene, but I guess, yeah. And that's actually all the females get the mediums, so
that works.
I could fit into a medium.
Derek, you wish you could fit into a medium.
It turned into a contest.
And tell us a little bit about the new album, Eric. You spent 14 years on a hiatus, and now all of a sudden you're back. So what was it like recording a brand new album?
Getting out of my last band, I was in Avernus for a bit. They were working on a record, and it kind of didn't really happen. So I parted ways with them. And the original bassist of the band that I put the group together with back in 2000 was available, and we wanted to write some new music. And we both come from jazz backgrounds. We both went to school for jazz. He played in a number of high school jazz bands, but we're also metalheads at heart too. He's a bass player. Keith is a huge Slayer and old school Megadeth fan. So that was kind of our thing. I was like, all right, we're gonna kind of have this jazz bend to what we're doing. It's all instrumental, no vocalist. And then we put an ad out for a drummer, and the drummer comes and we audition. And we do some more traditional jazz tunes, but then he pulls a double bass pedal out of his bag and sets it up. And then it's like, all right, well, this guy has the same kind of thing we're afflicted with, and he's got some metal tendencies. So yeah, we kind of mix it up. It's all over the place, genre-wise. And we've been together with this incarnation as a trio for about 2 years. And the first couple of songs are really old. It was the first things we wrote when we started playing together. The last three are actually the first song on the album, and then the last two are new compositions we wrote with our drummer. And it's been a very democratic process, and quite an adventure. But yeah, so it's kind of a mix of old and new.
Well, thank you for including us on allowing us to sponsor on Friday. We're super excited to see you guys. It's awesome to be 14 years, and it's our first time actually seeing you guys, because I would have been 10, maybe 12 when you guys were first around. Not to make you feel old, but I wouldn't have been able to come to your shows back then. Now I can.
Yeah, right. So, well, thank you so much, and thanks for help getting the word out and having me on tonight. We really appreciate it. Absolutely.
And then one more time, you have that sweet deal going on.
Yep.
Still tickets available for Friday. Where can people get that?
At this point, too, if they order online, I will just honor the thing, tickets to the door. We'll call to get your packages right at the door. So that's sonsofra.bandcamp.com. Check that out. It's also, if you do Sons of Ra Chicago on Facebook, you can find us that way as well. So
nice. Well, thank you so much for coming out and for the shirts and the brand new CD. We can't wait to rock it. We opened the show with one of your songs from the album. So
I appreciate that. Thank
super,
you so much.
super stoked for Friday. It's going to be awesome.
Nice.
All right. Well, Luco, now is your time to shine on the show.
What?
Now it's time for
Hey man, look what I found!
Only on the Metal Experience.
All right, this week we have all the way from Fallon, Sweden, the band Mark Zero. And we got a track for you off their album Ballistica, the song Bleed It Out. Let's do it.
Every second, I'm reminded of every piece of the puzzle and it being empty in it. My purpose, haven't found it, but in the rubble of my struggle, I will search until I'm dead. Inhibitions, indecisions, getting rid of the guilt surrounding my condition. Disfavor, and tie my boots and walk out the edge. So bleed it out, turn my back on life, bleed it out. This ain't no fucking
And now, back to the metal experience.
Did you say hookers and blow?
No, I said the metal experience.
That's not nearly as good.
Woo! All right, we just heard the band pick of the week. That was Mark Zero from Fallen, Sweden. With
Sweden?
The song Bleed It Out off the album Ballistica. Morgan is Morgan Blaze. And
What?
Morgan is... Hi, Luca Blaze, Morgan Danielle, Chin Hair of Knowledge.
Hi.
We're rocking out here. We're still with the Dying Ultimatum. And Eric's
Yep.
hanging out with us, too. Greg Master has left, but he left the donuts, so...
There's a
it's all
shit
good.
ton of
And John. John's back with a
John
beverage.
is back with
another
bar.
alcoholic beverage.
And
Got to keep those muscles fed.
you guys, we have a ton more music of yours to play.
We should play John's favorite A Dying Ultimatum track.
We already did because he
Oh.
was on it.
Oh,
yes.
say
You're
what?
right. You're right.
I
can play,
think we need to play
Debility
stick.
track.
I think we need to play stick.
All right.
Stick or I mean, how many more do we got left? How many can we still do?
73.
We have time.
Devil Driver, Dying Fetus.
All right, so stick it is.
Stick.
SLI, be hazy. I take a toke smoke till I choke. Do a bumper coat, make that whole blow down below. Then do it some more, yeah, I'm faded. Look at the burn, yeah, I made it. Think you gotta turn you fake slaying. Fuck about the game, I'm game changing. Slide saying, die once, no regrets. I be hazy, stacking checks. MOB, what's next? Real pretty, not a sex. With a Betty Page looking like the pussy tight. Rockabilly, pin-up girls, we can kick it all night. Been here for too long, time to pop it off. Been drinking on this fit, time to top it off. Gotta rethink the sound so I can reclaim my crown. While you keep fucking around, yeah, you know I'm boss. Get with the sickness while I spit the ridiculous. Leave you with it with hits of anthrax and my syphilis. It's only verbal suckers, words don't hurt you. Get the fuck off the mic, kids, it's past your curfew. Take a toke, smoke till you choke. Do a bumper coat, make that whole blow down below. Then do what some more. Smoke until you choke. Take a toke, smoke till you choke. Do a bumper coat, make that whole blow down below. Then do what some more. Smoke until you choke. Feel me, bring the heat when I make these motherfuckers jump up off their feet. When I get the crowd screaming on the loudspeaker, bounce so high I think the whole crowd found Jesus. Not to say that I'm adopted crane, but I'm popping off the mouth with pills I got from Dr. Dre. Skills unlimited, flow for days like a period. Got my red wings in May. Inhale, exhale, mind gone, space mail. Stuck up in the clouds I reveal. The party never stops, we dream fields. Pen is all drop, we pop lock. Never hit a clock on TikTok, cause the beat so loud we bass rock. Rock. We about to set the roof on fire. Smoke a couple dabs to the face, get higher. Watch that booty bounce on my pipe all night. Watch that booty bounce on my pipe just right. Take a toke, smoke till you choke. Do a bumper coat, make that whole blow down below. Then do what some more. Smoke until you choke. Take a toke, smoke till you choke. Do a bumper coat, make that whole blow down below. Then do what some more. Smoke until you choke.
Wow, man. That's some heavy shit.
Smoke until you choke.
This is Frankie from the Bloodline, and you are listening to the Metal Experience. Metal.
Woo!
And we're back. Sorry, I like to.
No, you're good.
This is Professor Heretic. I killed Luco.
And that song was Stick from Undying Ultimatum. Those guys.
They suck.
They're in the room with us somewhere. It's a
I'm
good
loo-
song.
I'm
It's a
looking
good
at
song
them.
about cocaine.
All right. Smoke until you choke.
It was a another joke song, you know, and it just ended up on the album. Who cares? Who gives a shit anymore?
So you said you're in the process of writing a new album.
Yeah, without joke songs on it.
30 songs.
No.
You're in the process of
We're-
writing, so you can weed out 15 of them.
Yes, we're writing 30 songs so that Caleb could write about 20 songs so that the producer can pick about 15 songs.
I'll do it, but you should let me write one joke.
Just one ain't a song. And then we're gonna take it to the producer. He'll knock it down to 15. Then
Who's
we're
your
gonna
producer?
Gino. I don't remember his last name. Jake's the one that knows him, but he's got a studio.
Hey, Gino.
Everyone knows Gino.
Hey,
I guess he did.
Hey.
He was a tour manager. I think right now he's tour manager for Asking Alexandria, but don't quote me on that.
It's pronounced
'cause I'm not
Gino.
sure. And
Gyno?
I think he said Mushroom Head before. It wasn't Mushroom Head. That was somebody else. Who did he say? Starts with a C.
Kale decapitation.
No.
Carnifex.
Close.
Him and talking about kale decapitation the whole night.
Cryptopsy.
They played with
Kessler Green.
Amir a lot.
Chelsea Grin?
Chelsea Grin. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
I
thank you.
was
Wait, no, you
close.
weren't, because what were you saying? It wasn't Chelsea.
I said Kelsey.
Kelsey Grin?
Yeah.
Kelsey? That's with a K.
That's with a K.
That's
Fuck
our
you.
waitress.
Someone's got a crush. No.
Anyways, I guess he's really good, and there's a nice studio, so we're gonna go up there and record instead of we're doing all the pre-production and pre-recording in my apartment, and then we're gonna take those, send them to him, have him decide.
Damn
what's
it.
good. It's a
How
long
big
process.
is the apartment that you could record all this stuff?
Very slow. I mean, small.
Slow?
Very slow.
Like my brain.
Very
Very
sly.
small.
Like his brain. Like his brain.
Really small.
We've been in it.
You walk in and it's like, dude.
Just like I'm almost there.
I ate tacos in your house.
Yeah, you cooked for us. It
Yes,
was
you did.
delicious. And then we were on your show, and then we watched you record stuff. It was fun.
And then
Good
we
time.
rapped.
Oh yeah, we did rap.
We did
I still
rap.
have that. I still
Oh
have that.
my God.
It's saved on a separate file, so I can use it.
I
as
gotta
blackmail.
hear this.
Perfect.
It's horrible.
Blackmail my sister. I want to hear
No,
it.
I'm not good.
I want to hear it.
I'll send it to you on Facebook.
He
I don't have
And what you-
Facebook.
and what you do? Oh, I'll email it to you.
Okay.
What's your email?
He'll tell it to you
I'll
later.
Tell me,
I'll
tell
tell
me
you
later.
after the show.
But no, you can blackmail her with it. I don't care what you do after that.
So then, how many tracks do you guys have done so far?
So far, we're at 22.
22.
22 song ideas. I'd say out of 22, maybe 18 of them are full songs. The rest of them are just like ideas, like maybe a verse and a chorus.
Caleb has vocals for 18 songs.
No.
Not yet. It's all in.
Yeah, I want him to be able to pick and choose, you know, what songs he feels something on, you know.
But he
Instead
could
of it-
release
have a
his a
lot of
double
work to do.
album.
And then how
Yeah.
does it work with Sly? Like, do you write your lyrics first and then Sly?
We don't know yet. We'll see.
Well, I haven't gotten to work with him on this yet.
Oh,
He's
boy.
in Florida, like an asshole, and you know.
He can hear you.
I know he can hear me. Good, Sly, you fucking hear that? You hear that? No. So I wanted to yell without being in the mic and deafening everyone. No. You know, basically the way I see it is, it's I've never worked with Sly on writing before, but I'm assuming it's easier than the past few people I've worked with on writing lyrics, to where I've listened to a lot of his lyrics, and they're not about the same thing, as to where I know a lot of people who write about the same exact thing, which is girls this, girl that. And it's just like, dude, what,
Girls.
have you never experienced anything else in life? What are you going to do with the rest of your life, man?
Philosophy.
Girls. Like, all I know is girls who broke my heart. Shut up. Like, that's your life right there. That's your identity. Like, come on. And I feel like it should be easy, though. My first idea was just to write down some lyrics and then just send them to him, and maybe if he wants to add his input, he can add his input. If not, I guess, like, I mean, I could probably write some, like, a few songs, tell him, you know, you do this, or tell me what you would like to do and add something, or maybe I can add on more. I don't know. I've never really worked with him on lyrics, but I'm sure he's pretty good at it.
What I told Sly we're going to do is we're going to lock them both in a room together.
Oh, boy.
For 3 days.
No pants.
You've met Sly before, at least, right?
With the lights out, so he can't see him unless
Oh,
he
boy.
smiles. And we're gonna give him a crap ton of cocaine and just see what happens.
Oh, boy.
But it doesn't matter. You're both gonna be noses to the wall. You know.
He won't want to share with me. My nose is huge.
But no cocaine aside. We don't really
Cocaine
we don't really
aside.
do a lot of. I don't do cocaine. I can't speak for anybody else. Jim, do you do
As
cocaine?
he wipes his
Jim
nose.
As he wipes his nose off.
He's like, is that,
Jim doesn't
that
do
an itch
cocaine.
I'm getting now?
Sniffles.
I don't know. Anyways, so just because we write songs about it doesn't mean it's true, okay?
It's an art form to making shit.
Just because Eminem talks about killing somebody, okay, maybe he does kill people, but what's
To quote Joe Rogan, Bob Marley never shot the sheriff.
Oh, my God.
Ice-T was never a calculator.
What I envision, because I've worked with Sly a lot, what I envision happening is Sly's just going to come in and deal with whatever we wrote and probably add things and take away. So he's always been a backseat writer in a sense, so it'd be fun.
The old backseat rider.
Backseat rider. It's better than a backseat driver, right?
Why don't we play a song that features Sly being a backseat rider?
I don't know.
He's actually he does most of the stuff, so like I feel like that's kind of a hard one to decide.
I mean, I kind of wanted you to, take over a little bit. It'd be fun. But Sly's kind of like the personality, so you want to take the mic?
Yes, I will take the mic. Well, here's my thing on that. I actually like having a dual vocal work because with most bands that do live, like, I mean, especially since we're not a huge band or anything like that, and I know a lot of bands do like hour and a half long sets, and then the next day they got shows, and it's like, how the fuck are you doing that? And it's like, oh yeah, because some of them actually have professional people to help them with their vocal work so that they don't blow their vocals out. And I actually like having a second person do that because with my last band, we actually had a guy just not show up to some of the shows, so you'd have to do it all through just one at once. And I'll admit, for me, that's actually a little bit hard. It's a little hard.
Luco does it like a pro. He could handle all your
Little hard. I get a little hard.
I would like to see that. I can feel it from here.
Get a little hard? What?
Yeah.
We played with you
Stop
guys.
playing the penis game.
Yes, we did, and it was beautiful.
Penis!
It was beautiful.
You guys were really good. That's right. Yeah.
Oh.
You just now.
Light bulb.
Now you remember.
I was there. I remember this stuff.
You were there?
I was.
Enough
I
about
remember
me.
you there.
More about you. Let's play another.
You don't
Dying
see a
Ultimatum track.
6'4" tall dude in the room.
No,
Uptown
fuck that
Funk.
song. Fuck it if that song.
Let's play our Dying Ultimatum.
Really, you want to play it because you're
Part 1.
You're not in it because
I'm not in the song.
You're in the YouTube video.
But I'm in the YouTube
The
video.
YouTubes.
I don't know.
Of
That's
course I
like a
am.
rap song. I don't know.
So what? We were just talking about Sly. We're gonna play.
Well,
Sly.
all right, but he's not in that song. It's just, it's just me.
Obviously,
If
that's
we're talking
called-
about Sly, play Uptown Funk because Sly kind of took over on.
That's called the air jerk.
That's okay.
Caleb, you just
There
air
you go.
jerked all
That's
in
an
your
air
face.
jerk. That's the new dance move, guys.
He does that in
For the
video.
listeners,
I do that in our
Caleb and David were air
contest
jerking
video.
all over their
Yeah,
faces.
in our traders video, which I mean, if you could
Air
download that
jerk.
YouTube video, I don't know if you could do that.
Which actually just ends up looking so funny too. It just looks hilarious because David's all serious. He's got that whole rap vibe, like he's got the hands going up, doing the whole whatever the fuck he's saying. And then it goes to me looking angry, Jim looking angry, and then me just just like.
So what song are we gonna play right now?
Play Uptown Funk because that is
Okay.
entirely Sly, and he
Okay.
definitely was backseat writing because somebody
Okay.
else wrote that.
Okay, cool.
Obviously.
Uptown Funk.
Air jerking.
And really quickly, you did this actually as a contest, correct?
For 95, Will Rock.
The Rock Station.
This hit that ice gold, Michelle fight for that white gold. This one for them good girls, them hood girls, straight masterpieces. Styling, wildin', living it up in the
hit ya, hallelujah. Cause Uptown Funk gon' give it to ya. Cause Uptown Funk's gon' give it to ya. Cause Uptown Funk's gon' give it to ya. Saturday night, we in the spot. Don't believe me, just watch. 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 Stop. Wait a minute. Fill my cup, put some liquor in it. Take a sip, sign a check. Yo, heretic, get the stretch. Right to Chi-Town, Milwaukee, Hollywood, and Mississippi. If we show up, we show out. Smoother than a fresh drop skipping. I'm too hot. Hot damn. Got a police and a fireman. I'm too hot. Hot damn. Make a dragon wanna retire, man. I'm too hot. Hot damn. Say my name, you know who I am. I'm too hot. Hot damn. I'm bad about that money, break it down. Girls hit ya, hallelujah. Girls hit ya, hallelujah. Girls hit ya, hallelujah. Cause Uptown Funk gon' give it to ya. Cause AGU gon' give it to ya. Cause Uptown Funk gon' give it to ya. Saturday night we in the spot. Don't believe me, just watch. Don't believe me, just watch. Don't believe me, just watch.
This DJ's so funky, man.
Uptown funk you up. 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 ADU funk you up. Uptown funk you up. ADU funk you up. Come on, dance, jump on it. If you sexy, then flown it. If you freaky, then own it. Don't brag about it, just show me. Come dance, jump on it. If you sexy, then flown it. It's Saturday night and we in the spot. Don't believe me, just watch. Don't believe me, just watch.
This is Holden Zacharias.
And this is Matt Powers.
We're in Fleshburg, and you're listening to the Metal Experience.
Woo! We just heard
Uptown Funk You Up.
Uptown Funk You Up by Dying Ultimatum. I am Luca Blaze with Morgan Danielle, the chin hair of knowledge. And so who does that song originally?
Bruno Mars.
What?
But it's written and arranged by another guy that got paid millions for Bruno Mars singing that song for him.
That song's not from like
Did
the
it
70s?
perfectly.
No.
No.
I actually am not that big of a Bruno Mars fan, but I do like that song.
Yeah.
That song is the shit.
Will Rock made us do it.
It is.
You hear that in clubs a lot.
What do you mean they made you do it?
They literally said, do this or you don't make it to the next round. So we did it. And we made it to the next round. Great.
Next on the list is Hit Me Baby One More Time.
Hell no.
Shut up. Come on, let's do it. Or at least I want it that way.
Okay, I can do
Ooh,
No,
a
we'll do some
Backstreet Boy
NSYNC
cover?
for you. I'll do some Justin Timberlake.
You can do Justin?
I can do Justin.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You could
Okay.
do
Or some
Sexy
Drake.
back. We got to do sexy back.
Sexy back.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm down. I can sing that.
Sexy back.
I'm bringing sexy back.
Yeah.
Wait, Jim
I
will
don't
be
know
on
how to
lyrics the
act.
whole time.
Yeah.
Dude, my 70-year-old coworker at work loves to sing that song while he's like milling on the machine, dude. It's great. He's just
Holy Grail.
He's just randomly over there just singing "Sexy Back" by Justin Timberlake.
Nice.
Yeah.
I love it.
So during while we were playing that track, also we watched John eat a sandwich.
John ate a sandwich.
Yep.
But don't. Oh man, spoilers. Spoilers.
All right,
but
we won't talk
didn't
about
tell
it.
for what.
But we watched John eat a sandwich, and it was very entertaining.
It was amazing. That was my Traders audition cover. You should go check it out.
The sandwich had great great vocal qualities.
Yeah, amazing vocal qualities.
So tell us a little bit about this Traders video thing. What is it? How did it come about? When are they announcing? Where can you find your videos for it?
Well, on Sunday, I randomly got a notification on Facebook from another friend of mine that didn't tag me, and he was going to be in it, but they were doing a contest where they've got this instrumental beatdown track on their album, and they're like, who can rap or put lyrics to this, record it, and send it in. Top 3 bands that they choose, plus you have to have views to get up there, but top 3 bands they choose get like free CD, free T-shirt, gets to perform it live when they come to town with them, and gets promo on their Facebook page.
That's awesome.
By the way, how long have you heard of Traders prior to that?
The day before, he told me about Traders. What are the fucking odds?
Yep.
That's funny.
It is a message from Satan. I had to do that.
Yep.
And then the next day I had lyrics written, and we had the song recorded. Was it Monday we had the song recorded?
No, was it Monday or Sunday night?
Monday night we had it
No,
done.
that was yesterday.
And Tuesday we released it. No, okay. Monday we had
Today is
Monday
Tuesday.
we released
Today is Tuesday. It was
okay.
Sunday.
Saturday I found out
Sunday
about
we
it,
recorded
and I wrote lyrics for it Saturday.
Sunday
we
you
recorded it.
'cause
Monday
you
we
sent
released.
me the message.
Monday we released it.
Yes.
Well, Sunday night
And when does it end?
it ends
Tomorrow.
Wednesday.
And how long did this contest last?
It was 3 days.
What
we had
the
3 days to
3 days?
That's crazy. That's intense.
And I heard about Traders
Second most.
from you guys because I saw you post it on the thing. I'm like, man, I'm gonna
So you heard
top
it from
this
me.
shit. So then I'm
and
like,
he ate a fucking sandwich, and I was like, man, he.
so if
he
there's
killed
any
it.
chance that the guys from Traders are listening right now, please let me go on stage and eat that sandwich. I'm still not finished
I
with
would
it.
die if he got to
All
eat
right?
that sandwich on stage. Even
What,
if,
you just
let
got
me-
half a
even if,
sandwich?
even
wait,
if,
hold on.
if
Let
we
me-
get to perform that live, I still want him on the stage eating that damn
right.
sandwich.
So let me finish the sandwich, and then since they're a beatdown band, let me just do the bleh part at the end of the song. That part, bleh.
When you're clearing your throat from all the bread you got stuck in it.
Yeah. I just want to make a sandwich.
too, so
Yeah.
it's like.
Remember to hit the cutest girl in front.
All right, for
That
sure.
would,
Probably work. You never
No,
know,
the
man.
one that he
At the
coughs
last
up.
at the last beatdown, you gotta throw the sandwich.
Oh my
I'm done with this. So yeah, if whoever hears this message in time, and even afterwards, go check that video out because it'll definitely help us get in favors with
And where
traders.
is it?
It is on youtube.com/dying-ultimatum.
Nice, dude.
Yep.
Very,
Google's it.
very nice.
Same
All right,
with
so
me.
really
YouTube's
quickly,
it.
you guys wanted to
Who's
do a
Google's it?
rap battle. Did I hear that right?
Well, I wanted you to rap, and
I don't rap, and you
we're
know
gonna-
that. From the
Morgan,
last time we tried
Morgan,
this.
Morgan,
No.
Morgan.
There will be no rap battle if you're trying to
Tomorrow.
force me to do it.
I will.
And this-
Tomorrow it'll be uploaded on Spotify.
What, the rap
And
video?
shared,
Oh
yes.
my God, no, it's not. All right, I'm just gonna
Test
make
me.
some announcements.
Test
'cause
me.
This is putting me on the edge. So. Oh my God.
Yes.
All right,
This is
so
wonderful.
huge congratulations to the guitarist Al from a Dying Ultimatum. Not Dying Ultimatum. Damn it! Let me
That
try
is
this
us.
again. Who's Al? Al from Atlanta's Burning and his wife just welcomed their brand new baby
And
boy.
that is an amazing band, by the way.
Connor Albert. That's his name. What a cutie. Also, be on the lookout for an upcoming new EP from Silence is Broken. They're a band from Rockford. Their new EP is called Branding Iron Lane, and it should be coming out soon. So they just announced that on their Facebook. And then also Dan Beltran. He was in Survivalist before they decided to call it quits earlier this year. He is in actually a new band, and you can check him out on Facebook. It's called Dream House. So it comes out December 30th. You can pre-order the debut right now on
That's the name of my porno.
their Bandcamp. And Mechana also has announced officially the name of their upcoming album,
What
which
is
drops
it?
officially January 1st. It is called, are you ready?
Yes.
As Embers Turn to Dust.
I thought that you were saying that was the name of the CD.
No,
Are you
As
ready?
Embers Turn to Dust. That is the name. And the pre-sale has begun on mechanamusic.com with the Digipack, and we have already bought our copy. So January 1st, we can't wait to receive their music. Awesome. So, last but not least, we are wrapping up the night. Next week, Endostalgia is coming back on our show for their second time. It's been a couple years, so we got a lot to catch up with the guys. You can come out to Fits and Spear Keys in Elmhurst around 8 p.m. We usually go till about 10:30, so you can come out, hang out with us. And where can everybody find a Dine Ultimatum and your next show?
Google it.
Google it.
You can find a Dine Ultimatum on all the social networks. You can find out about our next show in April because we're recording and we're lame. But in April we're playing at Midwest Spring Fest at Penny Road Pub, which will be an awesome. Can we call it a festival? It's a one-day festival. I would call it 19 bands.
Yeah,
19
2
bands.
stages.
There's going to be the Metal Experience stage, right? Is that upstairs?
Downstairs.
Okay. We don't get to play on your stage.
I know. What the fuck?
Because I told him
and Atlanta's Burning is in. I'm just like sad. But you know what's awesome is every year we always get bands that we've never seen before, and it's awesome because we make new friends. Like last year at Springfest, we got to meet Gray Skies Above, and then they came on our show afterwards, so that was really cool. So Called Saints was another one that we got affiliated with. Consume the Divide was another one that came on our show after that. So
Consume the Divide is
great. So I mean, we always meet awesome people, and we always set up a huge table at all the events that we get a sponsor, and there's room for us to do. So all the way up until April, we will be collecting donations from bands who want their stuff passed out, from CDs, stickers, whatever you got to spare, give it to us, and we'll pass it out to a massive audience that happens at the shows that we go to for some of these festivals. So it'll be awesome. You have until, what is it, next year, April 22nd?
Yes.
So we'll be collecting up until
Historian.
the little days before. So please get a hold of us if you are interested. The Metal Experience at yahoo.com is our email. We have our Facebook page. Then we also have our personal Facebook pages. You can get a hold of us to send your stuff to. We can give you an address, or you can meet up with us at the show. Yeah, so that's all I got about that. But we're excited for it. I mean, that's our first sponsored event so far of 2017. So
I would hope so.
Yeah. I mean,
it hasn't happened yet.
Hasn't happened yet.
And then, John, where can everyone find Hominine Records, The Penis Game, and Ability?
You can find all those guys.
Primarily, where can everyone find The Penis Game?
Penis Game, definitely on Facebook.
You could buy it on Amazon.
We don't. Penis Game doesn't have an Instagram
People order
yet.
it thinking it's a sex game and get very disappointed when a CD arrives.
But besides
that is a great marketing ploy.
But besides Penis Game, you can find Ability on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. You can also find Hominine. Oh, also Debility on YouTube.
Spell that for you.
Debility?
Yes.
Debility. Debility.
Like ability with a D, without the A and an E.
There you go. And then Hominine, Facebook, Instagram, and also YouTube. You can find that there too.
And that's spelled Hom, H-O-M,
H-O-M-I-N,
and then 9.
I-N-E. Hominine, then Records.
There's 9 eyes.
And The Penis Game. Spell The Penis Game.
Hominine.
You don't have to spell that. You should know how to spell that.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, there you go. So that's all of the bands.
And then, Luco, really quickly, you are still selling tickets for your show on Thursday. $10 to see
I won't be there.
the Forms They Take play with Battlecross and Allegiant.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty sweet.
It's at Big Shots in Valparaiso.
I'm pretty stoked.
Where's Valparaiso?
I don't even
Indiana.
know.
I'm not driving to Indiana.
So
Will you come
you
pick me
can
up?
buy tickets from the Forms They Take. Yes, the Forms They Take. And
Metal Express.
Don't forget to come out to Reggie's on Friday and see Sons of Ra play with Faces of the Bog, Pavlov 3, and We Killed the Lion. That's going to be awesome. And still go to Sons of Ra's Facebook page and pre-order their package for the show. It'll be awesome. You get a shirt, a digipack, a CD, and ticket to the show for $20. That's
Seriously.
pretty fucking awesome. Except they're out of mediums.
I'm
So
off work Thursday, and the train doesn't go down there. So
It's on Friday.
Pick me up.
So you can come out on Friday.
I thought you said it was on Thursday.
No. Thursday
Oh.
is Big Shots in Valparaiso to see Battlecross and Legion and the forms they take.
Oh, see, I got
We're doing
confused.
back-to-back shows this week. It's going to be awesome. A long, long weekend ahead of us.
Should be fun.
Oh, and congratulations to the Chin Hair of Knowledge. He's graduating college on Sunday.
Congratulations!
Congratulations.
Thank you. It's not really important.
It is for your future.
You now have a mortgage to pay.
Oh, my gosh.
Fuck.
And child support. We'll throw that on there,
What?
too.
I have a random kid I don't know about.
Anyway.
You were drunk.
Come
It was
back
all right.
next week to hear us with Endostalgia for
Hey,
the
I
second
know
time.
the girls I slept with. I'm pretty sure I
Wow.
don't have a kid.
He's like, I don't
I need
remember
to
stealing that baby from the hospital.
Mute some microphones right now. This is awkward.
From the abortion clinic.
When my head goes up, your mouth goes. No, sorry. You would only.
All
get
right,
that.
what is the last Dying Ultimatum song you want to hear?
We're
I've
gonna
got a lot of
play-
editing to do now.
Can we just play Pink Floyd instead?
No more. My dirge.
No,
My
we'll
dirge.
play
My
my
dirge.
dirge though,
My dirge,
just
please.
to make
I
you
don't.
happy.
I don't want to play no more. That's-
Well, thank you
No more,
guys
no
for
more.
coming out again.
You
It's